Talks of a plot to postpone the general election that is due in August next year, ostensibly to facilitate the conclusion of the Building Bridges initiative process, is gathering pace, with a section of BBI proponents hinting at pushing the polls for a year. Tonight on Pundit's Night, we discuss the race to 2022. Good evening. These are the stories making headlines tonight. Court of Appeal will begin the BBI appeal hearing tomorrow. Proponents of the constitutional amendment bill are optimistic.
If you are not prepared, let's not go to those elections. And your preparation is only in BBI.
Also tonight, members of County Assembly are still opposed to the degree requirement law. They want the law suspended again. Plus, 31 members of parliament never made any contribution in parliament in 2020. They include Gideon Moi and Oscar Sudi. Chris Onyango is our sign language interpreter. Good evening, I'm Abubakar Abdullahi. Welcome to the broadcast. Now, barely 2 months after a 5-judge bench of the High Court annulled the BBI constitutional amendment process, a 7-judge bench of the Court of Appeal is set to hear the appeal starting tomorrow. The appeal, which has attracted 4 petitioners, will at least last for 4 days beginning tomorrow. And as Musa Salah now reports, the appeal seeks to salvage the BBI process as the BBI Secretariat races against time to actualize the stalled referendum before the 2022 general election.
Tuesday, the 29th of June. The open court at the Supreme Court building will be host to the grand petition against the 13th May High Court ruling that declared the BBI constitutional amendment process unconstitutional.
Do we have any other counsel?
The President of the Court of Appeal, Justice Daniel Musinga, will lead a 7-judge bench, including Justices Rosalina Mbuye, Hannah Okwengu, Patrick Yage, Gatembu Kairu, Fatuma Sichale, and Francis Tuyoit, set to begin the appeal hearings tomorrow.
Ninaomba wakati wa kesi itaanza kesho, hawa majaji wasikize kwa makini, waturudishie katiba yetu, sisi twende tufanye referendum ili tuongeze pesa kwa ward.
The appeal has attracted at least 4 applicants. In his appeal, President Uhuru Kenyatta has cited at least 17 grounds, the BBI Secretariat citing 19 grounds, with the Attorney General Kiara Kariuki mounting 31 grounds to back his appeal.
The IBC.
The Wafula Chebukati-led Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, will be the first to challenge the High Court ruling that questioned the legality of IEBC, in which the 5 judges claim that the commission requires at least 5 commissioners to make a quorum and not 3 as currently constituted. In the appeal hearing tomorrow, the IEBC will be seeking legal redress on the matter after High Court Judge Justice Wilfrida Okwanyi dismissed a petition that questioned IEBC's constitution in 2018 following the resignation of 4 of its commissioners. In her ruling, and according to Article 250 of the Constitution, all commissions shall consist of at least 3, but not more than 9 members. The BBI Secretariat, which has termed the BBI ruling as judicial activism and personalized attacks against President Uhuru Kenyatta, will defend the appeal on Wednesday. In their ruling, Justices Joel Ngugi, George Odunga, Jairus Ngaah, Teresia Matheka and Chacha Mwita say that President Kenyatta had no powers to initiate a popular initiative. The BBI bill having been the brainchild of the pact between President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga in 2018. The 5 judges have also declared the BBI task force, which was led by the late Garissa Senator Yusuf Haji, illegal. According to the BBI Secretariat, the 5 judges erroneously focused on the BBI task force and deliberately ignored the Secretariat and the promoters of the bill. Attorney General Kiara Kariuki will also prove to the Court of Appeal judges that their 5 High Court colleagues made a mistake in indicting President Kenyatta, the judges having declared that the president can be sued as an individual. The Attorney General is also aggrieved that the 5-judge bench found that President Kenyatta breached Chapter 6, Article 73(1)(a)(1) of the Constitution by initiating and promoting a constitutional change. According to Kariuki, if the High Court's verdict is allowed to stand, the presidency would be open to multiple legal proceedings, thus impairing the performance of the president's functions.
In the exercise of the judicial functions entrusted to me,
President Kenyatta is also set to defend the allegations against him in the ruling on Thursday before lawyer Charles Kanjama battles it out with the Attorney General on Friday. One of Kanjama's grounds of appeals is that the High Court erred in law by failing to hold that the use of public funds in the promotion and adoption of the constitutional changes violated the law, as well as challenge IEBC's signature verification exercise, claiming that the IEBC did not educate the public on how to confirm their details, making it difficult for Kenyans to use the online system to verify their data. Economist David Ndii and activist Jerotich Sei, Jane Ngondi, Wanjiru Gikonyo, and Ika Lanjoli are among the petitioners who have cautioned that the BBI Constitutional Amendment Bill could be a threat to the 2010 Constitution. Musa Salah, TV 47.
Well, still on matters BBI, and KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli has emphasized and insisted that he will push for the postponement of next year's polls if the BBI bill will not have sailed through before the election. Speaking at the ongoing East Africa Journalists Summit in Nairobi, Atwoli dismissed those faulting the BBI process as unconstitutional and has reiterated that the process is the gateway to the next year's general election. Lekishon Laban has the details.
Speaking at the Eastern Africa Journalists Summit in Nairobi on Monday, Atwoli dismissed those faulting the BBI process as unconstitutional, saying Kenyans must be given a chance to effect the changes advanced by the BBI through a referendum to address challenges experienced every election year.
These people don't want to accept that their politics is pegged to their tribes. And stupid tribalists, when we want to work on the constitution, they move to court. If you are not prepared, let's not go to those elections. Because you either choose to die or to be what you are. And your preparation is only in BBI.
The High Court overturned the quest to have the Constitution amended, terming the process unconstitutional. In also what could be interpreted as an attack to the Deputy President William Ruto's presidential ambitions, Atwoli insisted that Ruto is not fit to be elected as the President of Kenya.
When I tell you so and so is not fit to be a president, you also come, you go against me, you invite the same fellow on your television, TVs. And you know the person you are talking of, he will be able to put the Central Bank of Kenya on his back and run away with it. Chance, son.
However, MPs allied to DP Ruto says no coalition formation will stop their ambition.
You know, Raila Odinga thinks that he can threaten the Deputy President. We want to ask him to prepare his political vehicle. Ours is ready. Actually, we are busy doing recruitment. We are busy doing recruitment every day under UDA.
Sisi tumesimama tunasema ile muungano wanataka kufanya na Jubilee. Hiyo nyumba tulihama. Tunataka tuambie wale wamebaki Jubilee wasime stima na wawache kifungu kwa gate ya watchman.
Speaking in Machakos on Sunday, Ruto dismissed calls for formations of political alliances, saying they have nothing to offer to the ordinary citizens. Lekishon Laban, TV47, Nairobi.
Moving on, the County Assemblies Forum has moved to court seeking Section 22, subsection 1B of the Election Act that requires all aspirants to be degree holders declared unconstitutional. The three petitioners, who include Mochongoi MCA from Baringo County, have sued the National Assembly, the Senate and the Attorney General. They argue that locking out non-degree holders from seeking political seats is trampling upon their right as enshrined in the Constitution.
We have sued both the Houses of Parliament, that is the National Assembly and the Senate, who enacted this particular law. We have also obviously sued the IBC, which is supposed to implement this law, and we have also sued the Attorney General on behalf of all the entities of government that might be involved in the implementation of this law. And therefore we expect a positive response by court through a judgment, so that the people of this country are allowed their sovereignty as granted under Article 1 of the Constitution to elect leaders of their choice. I'm one of those who do not have a degree in this country. And I feel that I am competent enough to perform the functions of an assembly member. And I have signed an affidavit to that effect, that if this law is allowed to proceed, it would lock some of us who were elected by the people. And there were other degree holders in the ballot boxes that we went through this process.
We even have members who have served 2 terms as MCAs without degrees. And in addition, we have even members who have served more than 3 terms as councillors and they are now doing their 2nd term. And they are highly positioned to continue serving in those positions. And they deliver in their respective county assemblies to their people. So for us, we want to confirm to everyone who intends to contest, and also the members of the public, that they should not be able to judge and choose their leaders based on their academic qualification.
Moving on, Chief Justice Martha Koome has appointed Justice James Wakiaga and George Nduru and William Musyoka to hear and determine the petitions, 2 in number, challenging the decision by President Uhuru Kenyatta to reject the appointment of 6 judges. Earlier this month, President Uhuru Kenyatta gazetted the appointment of 34 judges, leaving out 6 for quote-unquote failing to meet the required threshold. President Uhuru Kenyatta's selective appointment of judges saw the Law Society of Kenya and lobby group Linda Katiba Institute thereafter filing a petition at the High Court over the cherry picking of the juries. Tourism and Wildlife Cabinet Secretary Najib Balala has launched a 529 million shillings human-wildlife conflict compensation package set to benefit over 4,000 victims in the country. The event took place in Baringo County, where most of the victims have been attacked by snakes.
Kufuatilia hiyo mpango ya kufuata hiyo kuchasa ni ngumu tena, sio rahisi maana.
Jackson Kiplagat from Emsos area in Baringo County is holding his daughter. 2 of his children were attacked by a snake as they were sleeping. 1 died. The survivor of the ordeal is paralyzed. A majority of victims of human-wildlife conflict in Baringo County either suffer from snake bites or are attacked by crocodiles.
Uona mahali mtoto anashikwa naye mwingine uko naye kwa nyumbani na hakuna msaada yote uko naye ya kukusaidia. Resources, rasilimali zote imetumiwa kukanyaga hii barabara, uwe na mtoto hospitalini, nyumbani nayo wanataka chakula.
The painful pictures are a reminder of the difficult journey families have been through while nursing their kin. The government has launched a compensation package of 529 million shillings set to benefit over 4,000 victims of human-wildlife conflicts in the country.
Nilikuwa karibu ninakatwa mkono.
Hiyo ni kidole
ya mwisho. Lakini ikakuja na ikafanya kazi. Daktari wakaniambia iko sawa.
Lakini najua shida ya mambo ya nyoka ni kwenye kaunti 3 ya muhimu sana. Kaunti ya Lamu, kaunti ya Kilifi na kaunti ya Baringo. Na lazima hawa watu ambayo wameathirika na mambo ya nyoka ama kuumwa kwa nyoka, lazima tuangalie pia wao ni binadamu. Na ukiwaangalia vizuri watu wameathirika, utasikitika na kuona kweli dhulma imefanyika na vipi wataweza kusaidika.
Na hii sheria yenye tunatumia ni sheria yenye ilipitishwa 2013, na tutaka sana tuone ya kwamba sheria ifuatwe vile inasema, na upande yetu tutajitahidi tuone ya kwamba pesa itapatikana.
In the first phase of paying out the compensation, 29 million shillings will be given to more than 50 people who were attacked by wildlife, as well as those who incurred losses after their crops were destroyed.
Even though financial compensation exists, such that the payments we are launching today, the process is often slow and may not take into account attacks carried out by other animals apart from the big 5.
In Kerio Valley, residents are forced to sleep outside their houses to keep watch over their farms. A majority have had their crops destroyed by elephants from the Rimoi National Reserve. Apart from snakes and crocodiles, other animals that have either damaged or attacked people from different counties are hippopotamuses, elephants and lions. Sharon Baranga, TV 47.
Thank you, our senior reporter Sharon Baranga, for that report. You are watching your channel of choice, the county's television, TV 47 News tonight. Time for us to take a short break. Stay with us.
Munisikize. Kwanza nataka kusema jambo moja. Tumepata mgeni ambaye anaitwa Beatrice, ameingia kwenye kikundi hiki. Mnafurahia? Huyu ndio dada Beatrice. Japo kwa kuna mama tu mmoja anaitwa What? Elvis, come here.
Washer Ultra Detergent, unlike your ordinary washing powder, is formulated with 3D enzyme action designed to remove stain, kill germs, and make your laundry super clean. With ultra concentration for that one handful wash, plus a smooth fragrance to put a smile on your face.
Kuna uchafu kwenye nguo zangu, ninashindwa nitafanya vipi? Kuna suluhisho moja ya ajabu, na ni nini kama si washa?
Hey, baby. I thought leo ni chamaa. Nini inaendelea?
Washa Ultra ina nguvu mara 3 ya kupambana na kila uchafu. Washa Ultra ni sabuni ya ajabu. Sisi sote tung'are na washa.
Washer Ultra. Happy hands, happy clothes.
At Global Precast Panels, we have the best quality, durable, and affordable precast panels to suit all your needs. Manufactured under a controlled environment, we have the best precast concrete panels, precast concrete floor slabs, precast concrete perimeter wall, precast concrete columns, and beams. Our panels reduce construction cost by up to 40% with absolutely no plaster required, including added soundproof benefits. Convenient for story buildings, schools, offices, residential houses, hospitals, and warehouses. Take advantage of our free transport. Contact us on 0702 24 7267 or 0796.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Now, 31 members of parliament made no contribution at the floor of the House in the year 2020. They include Baringo Senator Gideon Moi, Minor Commander, and Kapsaret Member of Parliament Oscar Sudi. A report released by Mzalendo Trust, dubbed the 2020 Parliamentary Scorecard, shows that the MPs with zero contribution rose by 10 in 2020 compared to 2019. Paul Kirobi has that story.
The Mzalendo Trust report reveals listed MPs Abdi Shurie of Balambala, Alfred Sambu of Webuye East, Makadaras Georgia Ladwa, Gideon Conchela of Kilgoris, Imran Okoth of Kibra, Kapsaret MP and ADP Ruto defender Oscar Sudi, and Rose Museo of Makueni as members who made no contribution in the House in 2020. Others have been mute in the National Assembly include woman reps Jen Chebaibai of Elgeyo Marakwet, Jen Njiru of Embu, Anab Gure of Garissa, Irene Kasalu of Kitui, and Amina Gedo of Mandera. Asha Mohamed of Mombasa, Lilian Tomitomo of West Pokot, and Janet Teia Kajiado also made zero contribution at the floor of the House. MPs Anes Kivai of Vihiga, Banisa Smalim Kulou, Said Haribai of Galole, and nominated MP Minor Commander did not speak on the floor of the House last year. Among the top male performers who made contribution in the floor of the House include Kikuyu Member of Parliament and former Chair of Budget and Appropriations Committee Kimani Chungwa, who spoke 203 times, followed by nominated MP David Ole Sankok, Chris Wamalwa, and Robert Pukose of Endebess. In the Senate, Nairobi's Johnson Sakaja, Samson Cherargei of Nandi, Moses Wetangula of Bungoma, Narok's Ledama Olekina, nominated Senators Fahia Ali Haji and Gertrude Musuruve topped the list of the highest contributors. Baringo Senator Gideon Moi, Philip Mpaye of Kajiado, and nominated Senator Victor Prengei made zero contributions in the plenary. Nominated senators dominated the Senate list. Top women performers in the National Assembly include Millie Odhiambo of Mbita, Moranga Sabina Chege, Gladys Wanga of Homa Bay, Rachel Nyamai of Kitui South, and Kabondo Kasipul's Eve Obara. Paul Kirobi, TV47, Nairobi.
Moving on, the family of the late 8-year-old Chantel Nzembi will know the fate of the suspect who allegedly murdered their minor. This is after the three suspects appeared before Judge Mwita Chacha to take plea on murder charges at a Kajiado court.
She cannot take plea. We have to get a medical report certifying her.
Elsewhere, the government spokesperson Cyrus Oguna today inspected the LAPSSET project in Lamu County. Oguna toured the Lamu Port and Manda Airport and assured residents that once completed, the project will improve their living standards. Maria Mwacharo reports.
The LAPSSET project contains 7 development tenets, with the Lamu port being the epicenter. The completion of the port spells improved infrastructure, transport networks, security and employment opportunities for the residents as extremism groups continue to decline following the services provided.
Watu wataongezeka, wengi wakija hapa kwa nafasi za kazi,
kutakuwa na shule zitafunguliwa hapa, kutakuwa na masoko yatafunguliwa hapa. Kwa hivyo kila Mkenya awe hapa Lamu, awe Mombasa, awe Tana River, awe Taita Taveta, awe yuko Lokichogio, atafaidika. Lamu Port nakwambia bila shaka itakuwa katika ngazi ya mbele ya kupeana huduma kwa haraka pamoja na kwa bei nafuu. Juzi na tumeelezwa kwamba kutakuwa na ruzuku fulani kwa wale ambao watakuwa wa kwanza kutumia bandari hii ya Lamu.
Commissioner Irungu Macharia said the LAPSSET project has given small business enterprises a new lease of life due to the improved security as scores of tourists continue to troop Lamu Manda Airport.
Tunahakikishia wale wawekezaji na wote ambao wanakuja katika kaunti yetu ya Lamu wajua kuna usalama wa kutosha. Pia nataka tuambie ambao ni wenyeji wa Lamu hii yetu wajua kwamba kwa kufaulu kwa huu mradi tunakusudia kwamba itaimarisha usalama wa kaunti yetu, kwa sababu vijana watapata nafasi za kazi, watapata nafasi za kufanya biashara, wawekezaji watakuja, watashirikiana na wao waweze kujipatia mapato katika maisha, wataisha kuingia katika vikundi haramu, mambo ya radicalization na kujiingiza kwa mambo ya ugaidi yatapunguka. Kwa hivyo tunajua kwamba huu mradi utaimarisha usalama wa kaunti yetu kwa njia kubwa. Pia ile mradi inafanywa ya LAPSSET ya kufungua barabara, tunajua kwamba itafungua msitu yetu ya Boni na usalama wetu uweze kuimarika kwa njia kubwa.
Upon its completion, the Manda Airport will accommodate bigger planes with a capacity of over 70 passengers and allow jet engines to land. Said to be one of Kenya's Vision 2030 goals, the Lamu port is the center of the LAPSSET development project tentacles in East Africa. Mariam Mwacharo, TV47, Lamu County.
Thank you, Mariam Mwacharo, for that report. Moving on, are you aware that among the Bukusu community there is a special house, Namuema as it is popularly known, and this house is dedicated for carrying out traditional rites? Our reporter Boniface Barasa spent time with elders from the community, and as he reports, it is a taboo for women from the Bukusu community to enter this house.
The grass-thatched house is very significant among the Bukusu and is built with unique features, with the roof getting a special tuff of several indigenous trees that have cultural significance.
Hii ni nyumba yetu inaitwa Namuema. Kwa Kibukusu ni nyumba kubwa sana kwa familia. Ni nyumba ya ahadi. Maneno yote yale watu wanafanya kwa boma wanapitia kwa Namuema, na kila wakati wanafanya sherehe yoyote mpaka wapitie kwa Namuema. Hii ndio inachunga boma.
Ukitaka kufanya sherehe yoyote au kupariki mtu yeyote, hiyo ndio nyumba ambayo unaenda ndani na unamalizia hayo maombi na mabaraka zinapewana kwa yule mtu ambaye anataka. Na hiyo nyumba pia ukiingia huwezi kuangalia nyuma na huku, unaangalia Mount Elgon, hiyo mlima yetu ambayo inaitwa Sayoni.
Namuema, as they call it, is used to carry out traditional rites such as cleansing rituals and dispute resolution. The place is also a no-go zone for women, as it's preserved for men who are believed to be the custodian of the Bukusu culture.
Mama hawezi kuhusika kuingia. Akiingia hapa iko na shida, anakuja kuambiwa hiyo shida, labda asai, labda akai kwa bwana vizuri, anapitia hapa wanamtengeneza, yeye anakwenda ishi vizuri.
The hut, which also acts as an altar for spiritual intervention, is built adjacent to the main house in each homestead.
Hii ndio kanisa yetu. Na hata wakati Musa alitoka Misri, tulikuwa na kanisa. Lakini wakati Mungu alimuelekeza kufika Changani, akamwambia wachenge nyumba kidogo ya kuniulisia. Na wanatembea na mawe mangapi? Meko matatu na miti mitatu.
As Mzee Maruti does biblical referral of the three cooking stones, the stones carry hidden meaning among the Bukusus. Beatrice Nafula sheds light.
Sasa tuko na meko mawe tatu. Mawe tatu hiyo mbili ni ya mama, moja ni ya mzee. Hasa mzee kifa, hiyo moja mama ataenda naye afije. kwa maana mzee atakuwa amemwacha.
The elders have cautioned the Bukusu community against ditching their culture in the name of religion and civilization, saying it is the root cause of the problems bedeviling the society.
Ni hatari sana kwetu sisi kujitenga na mila na desturi zetu ambazo ndio msingi wa sisi kujua mahali tunatoka, historia yetu, mahali tumefika na mahali tunaenda mbele.
Boniface Barasa, TV47, Saboti Sub-County, Trans Nzoia County.
Thank you, Boniface Barasa, for that report. And from the Holy House of Namuema, you're watching the Home of Untold Stories. Time for us to take a short break. Stay with us. We will be back with more after this break.
You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories. At Global Precast Panels, we have the best quality, durable and affordable precast panels to suit all your needs. Manufactured under a controlled environment, we have the best precast concrete panels, precast concrete floor slabs, precast concrete perimeter wall,
Munisikize. Kwanza nataka kusema jambo moja. Tumepata mgeni ambaye anaitwa Beatrice, ameingia kwenye kikundi hiki. Mnafurahia? Huyu ndio dada Beatrice. Japo kwa kuna mama tu mmoja anaitwa What? Elvis, come here.
Washer Ultra Detergent, unlike your ordinary washing powder, is formulated with 3D enzyme action designed to remove stain, kill germs, and make your laundry super clean. With ultra concentration for that one handful wash, plus a smooth fragrance to put a smile on your face.
Kuna uchafu kwenye nguo zangu, ninashindwa nitafanya vipi? Kuna suluhisho moja ya ajabu, na ni nini kama si washa?
Hey, baby. I thought leo ni chama. Nini inaendelea?
Washa Ultra ina nguvu mara tatu ya kupambana na kila uchafu. Washa Ultra ni sabuni ya ajabu, sisi sote tung'are na washa.
Washer Ultra. Happy hands, happy clothes.
At Global Precast Panels, the home of untold stories.